Hail Caesar. That is what my teacher, my commander, and my father all imparted since the day that I embarked on my career inside the army. Hail Caesar, it means, yes, sir, right away, sir, to the death, sir. Death is my sure way of showing I have done my duty, knowing that I gave it all to Caesar. 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 Death. Death is what I'm seeing now, right before me, dripping down, that crown of thorns I made before. We beat him down with no remorse in front of the ones that he adored. The crowds that used to chant and roar, the Son of David, Christ the Lord, all now called for death and more. I'm still not sure. The men and women huddle crying, watching this man slowly dying as I roll the dice and win his coat and shoes and roll again. This crucifixion is something new. I've had my hand in quite a few, but never have I had the view that this was something I wish I could undo. We mocked him, "Hail, King of the Jews," and his response, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." Then with one last gasp I heard him say, "It is finished." Then he bowed his head. I grabbed my spear and stabbed his side. This man, the Son of God, was dead. It's early morning now as I stand outside the tomb to guard the grave, wondering who would steal the dead, when quietly I hear it. There's a voice behind this stone. We are clearly not alone. We draw our swords and stand as one, bracing for a battle. Then a flash shines all around. The blast has knocked us to the ground. There's a warrior dressed in white. A flaming sword is by his side, and his eyes shine clear and bright as he gazes straight into mine. And behind him, I can see what appears to be a sea of armies cheering victory. And the angel says to me, "Man, you find yourself between a victorious army and their king." I stand aside, and as they slide the rock away from what's inside, the sea erupts in cheers and cries. The man I saw dead is now alive. I know what happens when a king returns, oh too familiar with this pattern. With raging eyes, they find their enemies. In fear, I fall down to my knees, ready for that moment of agony. But instead of death, I find this man gaze at me, stretching out his hand. I a Roman, he a Jew, and more than that, his killer too. He lifts me up to whisper in my ear the kinds of words I thought I'd never hear. "My child, I did this all for you. Death was never meant to be. I had always made you for eternity. So now that death has no more sting, my perfect love has made you clean." For a moment, I'm unable to speak. In reverence and in disbelief that the God of all created things would allow himself to be killed to save a killer like me. Again, I fall down to my knees. I hear myself join with the sea. This time in earnest, not mockery. All hail the risen King. All hail King Jesus.